Martin Mi5 back for another video. Today's video is called EV Review. Nio's ET7 rivals Germany's best in some aspects, but at a lower price. So let's get on with this article. The sedan offers swappable battery and luxurious interior materials, but falls short on some domestic rivals when it comes to self-driving. And then supposedly that's the ET7 right there. Looks nice. The South China Morning Post is embarking on a 6-part series motoring reviews to focus on Chinese electric vehicles that are made for the export market, either on the right-hand drive versions or the original left-hand drive editions. In this installment, Mark Andrews puts Nio's ET7 through its paces, concluding that the car's quality materials make it a rival for German marques for significantly less money. Read first review of XPeng's G6. Nio believes it has the best answer to charging. The problem vexing potential EV buyers around the world is battery swapping, which takes less time than filling up a tank of petrol, aka gas, for you Americans. Earlier this year, Nio introduced its 4th generation battery swap station. It currently has 2,601 swap stations for all generations in China and 56 in Europe. However, each 3rd generation station has come at a cost of 3 million yuan or 421,000 US dollars. And Nio has yet to declare the cost of the 4th generation stations, which have reduced swap time to 2.5 minutes. That's pretty good. Although Nio achieved reasonable sales in its 1st generation cars, it wasn't until 2nd generation when sales really took off. The first of these was the Nio ET7, which is a major departure from the earlier cars. Introduced in 2022, the ET7's brand first ever sedan. All 1st generation models were SUVs. The car was introduced to a new suite of sensors, which has become an integral part of all subsequent models. Visually, this can best be noticed by watchtower sensors above the windscreen, consisting of LiDAR unit and 2 high-definition cameras. The complete suite includes millimeter wave radars plus high-precision positioning units. Processing all the data is a Nio Atom supercomputer, which boasts 1,016 TOPS, trillions of operations per second, of computing power thanks to NVIDIA Orin X chips, twice as many as most competitors. That's pretty impressive. I didn't know that. Nio had many months to start rolling out systems that put the technology to use, but since 2023, capability has been steadily increasing. Nio's flagship system is called NOP, Navigation on Pilot, and although the hardware is fitted to all models, users need to pay a subscription fee to use it. So, it comes with it, but you got to pay the extra fee. Currently, the system can drive on most highways and intercity roads. On a test in the earlier version, it was largely restricted to highways. I found the system was less capable than that of XPeng, needing far more interventions and not able to optimize speed as well. Furthermore, even though on paper it offered very similar capability to the Li Auto system, in practice it wasn't as seamless. While both would frequently drop to a lower assistance level due to area coverage, Nio's lower assistance pilot system failed to work as well as Li Auto's equivalent system. Once again, Li Auto seems to be setting the pace here. In terms of interior appointments, the difference between 1st generation ES8 and 2nd generation ET7 is significant. Although the general layout of the ET7's cabin is not hugely different, the quality of materials makes Nio's a serious threat to German competitors. Nio claims to use 40% more Nappa leather than most other brands, which finds its way not only onto seats but also steering wheel and door inserts. Nappa leather is a premium option. Standard editions use vegan leather, which is the advantage of being easier to keep clean and more resistant to wear. With the ET7, Nio introduced the use of Karun, a wood veneer product produced from environmentally friendly rattan. A few weeks before my initial ET7 test, I drove in China, only Audi A7L. After experiencing a Nio, I realized how much of a threat it potentially posed to Germans. The interior felt generally more luxurious and notably brighter thanks to a 1.9 square meter panoramic roof. Furthermore, the equipment level seemed equal or better, yet for a significantly lower price. That's pretty awesome. That's what I was thinking. Yep. The ET7 ranges from 428,000 yuan to 516,000 yuan in China. All Nio models have a high degree of continuity of the general interior layout, consisting of instrument panel, large vertically mounted infotainment screen, and center console with integrated drive selector. One of Nio's main selling points is his Nio AI voice control assistant. I've seen that actually, it's kind of cute. My test car had an optional swiveling dashboard mounted personification, complete with facial expressions. Although the car system can really be put into English, Nio, at least as mainland China, is only really conversant in Chinese. Other equipment includes heads-up display, Dolby Atmos sound system with 23 speakers. That's a lot of speakers in one car. Electrically adjustable front and rear seats with heating, ventilation, massage functions, and front cubby hole that also serves as a lockable safe. Nio does away with the traditional glove box, opening up space for the front passenger. Thanks to being a purpose-designed EV, space is dedicated to occupants, and Nio claims a driver cabin space equal to BMW 7 Series and a 5 Series size package. Part of this is through locating the rear bench well back into the car, and this reduces boot space to 503 liters, which is on the small side. I believe boot means trunk. A Mercedes E-Class, for example, has 540 liters. Yeah, they call trunks boots, and hoods they call them bonnets. That I do remember. All Nio models have dual motors. The ET7 has a 180 kilowatt motor on the front axle and a 300 kilowatt motor on the rear. The setup is biased toward the front wheels, meaning the rear motor is only under hard acceleration. Nevertheless, ET7 is the fastest Nio to date with an acceleration of 100 kilometers of 3.8 seconds. However, it pitches up noticeably under aggressive acceleration. There are various driving settings which dial down acceleration to more manageable levels. Furthermore, the setup can be customized. The braking regeneration is never particularly strong, even in the strongest standard setting. In most modes, the steering is too light, although this, like the acceleration and braking regeneration, can be adjusted. Equipped with air suspension, the ET7 is a very comfortable ride, even when performing on a slalom maneuver. Nio currently offers 75 kilowatt hour and 100 kilowatt hour swappable batteries for the ET7, and even offers buyers the opportunity to rent the battery to reduce the purchase price. The maximum range with a 100 kilowatt battery is meant to be 705 kilometers, but this depends on which tires are fitted to your car. Okay. With my second ET7 experience, I had the car for 4 or 5 days and drove it over similar routes to Li Auto L9, an extended range SUV that uses a petrol engine as a generator. While I did not need to charge or refill the Li at all, I had to swap Nio's battery about halfway through. To do so, I found a battery swap station near me and made a booking. Once I was in the area in front of the swap station, the car took over, driving itself into the station. Around 3.5 minutes later, I then drove the car out. Overall, a much happier experience than with a charger lottery. I don't know what they mean by charger lottery, but a lot of weird terms they're using here. Nio has been gradually moving into overseas markets, and I hope to be in 25, including right-hand drive ones, by the end of 2025. It is now highly unlikely to achieve that target given trade restrictions. The ET7 is one of the first Nio models to make the move into export markets. It scores highly for looks, equipment levels, and luxurious feeling, while delivering a reasonable drive and ever-increasing self-driving capabilities. So, that's the end of this particular article. Very, very interesting and informative, if I do say so myself. So, what do you guys think about all these new things that Nio has going on? I just hope Nio can become profitable and really get the ball rolling here, so we can get the stock price up quicker rather than later, sooner rather than later. But that's it for this particular video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll be notified of my daily uploads. I'm going to be doing Nio video uploads and also entrepreneurial videos that will show you guys how to make money in various types of ways, side hustles, etc. So if you guys are interested, be sure to watch, and thank you so much for watching this particular video, and we'll see you in the next one.